So the movie begins in a restaurant where we see Charlie arrive. When Anna comes to serve Charlie, Charlie asks her to sit next to him. Anna refuses because she didn't even know Charlie. Charlie said, "Sit down, we'll talk and get to know each other." But Anna doesn't like it, so she gives Charlie his coffee and leaves. Charlie also goes out after finishing his coffee, and when Anna finishes her shift, as she was leaving the hotel after closing it, she saw Charlie standing outside smoking a cigarette. She thought maybe he was waiting for her. But she thought this thought was her delusion and went ahead, but Charlie actually stopped her. When he offered her a secret, she refused to come and moved on again. Charlie was now stalking her, and Anna was beginning to feel scared. Overcoming her fear, she turns back and asks him, "What do you want?" Charlie says nothing. Then Anna asks, "Why are you following me?" Charlie said, "You are mistaken. Yes, I was walking towards my car." At this time, Anna had also taken out pepper spray from her bag. She now tells Charlie to go ahead and get into her car, and Charlie drives away. As he moved towards him, he suddenly turned back and took out a gun from his pocket and holds Anna at gunpoint and forces her into his car. Poor Anna, frightened, can only say to him, "Please leave me. I also have a little daughter." Charlie doesn't listen to him and instead asks him questions. "Have you ever been with a handsome guy like me before?" And Shenna replies no to him and says, "But I would like to be with you. Leave me alone today. Look, tomorrow we will have a nice dinner too. I will get ready for you, and we will also go for a walk, but please, I don't want to die." Charlie's mind goes wild as he learns of his deafness. Things get out of hand, and he suddenly shoots Efna in the stomach. After which the scene cuts from here and Charlie suddenly goes to the past. He had only gone back an hour at this point, to the time when he first entered the diner. Arriving here, he sees that Anna is alive, and he cannot believe his eyes. He also couldn't understand how he could return to the past. First he leaves this hotel, and then when he comes back to this hotel, when he arrives, he notices that all the people in this hotel were the same as before. They were sitting and they were talking about the same things they were talking about before. He goes and sits on the same desk chair where he was sitting earlier. As before, Anna comes to serve him, so he asks Anna the date and time. Anna tells him the date and time. Then he asks Anna, "Don't you remember me at all?" Anna is also surprised and asks, "Have we met before?" Charlie was now utterly confused. He simply gives Anna his order and leaves Anna's place. Then he walks over to the man sitting at the table opposite him. He tries to talk to her, but it seemed as if this man could neither hear nor see Charlie. So Charlie gets up and goes back to his seat. Charlie then stands outside the hotel, just like before. Anna leaves the hotel after her shift ends. Charlie offers her a cigarette, then chases her. Anna, frightened, takes out her pepper spray and, as before, pushes her forward into the truck, and Charlie pulls out a gun in the same manner. Every dialogue was exactly the same. Taking her in the car, he beat Anna again, and while killing Anna, he was transported back to the past, and this time his mind was about to explode. Because Anna was still alive inside the hotel, she was trapped inside a time loop. Now he gets so angry that he starts shouting at everyone and says, "You all are messing with me." He thinks Anna is injured and must be faking it. So he takes out his gun and, at gunpoint, asks Anna to show her stomach where he had shot, but Anna was perfectly fine. Charlie was terribly confused. The people present there think that Charlie definitely wants to do something bad to Anna. That's why one of them shoots and kills Charlie. And upon dying, Charlie again comes into the same loop, that is, comes into the past. The man who shot Charlie starts yelling at him, "You shot me." But the man didn't know anything, and now Charlie gets angry and gets into his truck. He had just started the truck to leave from here when he came close to the time he always comes into the diner. He tried many times to escape from this situation. Whenever he tried to escape from the diner, the loop would continue again. He understood that he was stuck in a time loop, but now he could not tolerate these things. In his anger, he shoots the people sitting here with his ass, but the time loop starts again. Charlie understood that no matter how many times he tried to change the time, if he tries to escape from here, the loop will start again. That's why this time he spent so much time in the diner. He decided to stay as long as he had the first time. He goes there and meets the man who seemed like him. But this time too, the man did not answer anything she said. He doesn't. Even when Charlie asks him this question, if you're stuck in a time loop, let me know. Maybe together we can find a way out of this predicament. But when the man doesn't respond, Charlie gets angry and sits next to a couple. Both of them get scared after seeing him, but Charlie says, "Don't worry, I just want you guys to know." Here he comes to know that this couple was not married, and both were in extramarital affair. He threatens the boy that your wife told me to kill you. Even though they both get nervous after hearing this, Charlie laughs and says, "Oh no, I was just joking." Saying this, he gets up from here and goes and sits near two nurses, those who did not like his sitting here. That's why they both get up and leave. And Charlie comes out too, and the loop starts again. Charlie was now angry at the two nurses. Charlie had seen a nurse leaving the washroom earlier. That's why in this new loop, he is right in that nurse's washroom. I would reach outside the washroom before leaving, and first kills a nurse. Now after killing this girl, the loop doesn't restart and Charlie suddenly panics. He comes, and then using his brain, he puts the body of that nurse inside a card. He puts it in and is taking it out of here when another man comes behind him. He tells her that this card is mine. Charlie hands her the card, they both come out, and Charlie has to throw the dead body into the garbage bin. But just then, her other nurse friend came looking for her. Charlie says to the girl, "I haven't seen anyone here, but I have a truck. If you want, we can both sit in it and look for your friend." Now that the nurse was also suspicious of Charlie, so he thanks her and comes inside the diner. Outside, we see that Charlie has killed the man as well, who was trying to empty the garbage from the cart because he too would have seen the dead body, after which he disposes of both the dead bodies and comes inside the hotel. This time, he sat between the two men, who was talking about a serial. He sits among them and behaves as if he is a friend and orders beer for both of them along with him. And Anna tells them that if they want a beer after this, they should go to the bar. This is not a bar, it is a hotel. Meanwhile, the panicked nurse, who was searching everywhere for her friend, she comes and tells Anna that the other nurse is missing. It has happened. And when she disappeared, this man was outside. Charlie doesn't panic when he hears this. Instead, he gets up and goes to the couple who were both cheating on their partners and leaves. In a fit of rage, he took out a knife from his pocket and mercilessly cut the girl's throat and threw it away. He gives it to the boy and explains to him that what he is doing is a sin according to the Bible. This man also killed the other nurse who was trying to stop him. Charlie also killed her. He points the gun at him and tells Sam from behind not to take out his gun because he knows it was. Sam had a gun. Charlie tells these guys, "I can kill you all in one shot, but I wouldn't enjoy doing that." He had just said that the hotel chef was behind me. Comes and kills Charlie. And the loop starts all over again, and we see that Charlie was once again sitting in front of the same spirit who had never spoken to Charlie. He also says, "If you are God and that is why you are not answering me, then see what I am saying. Listen, get me out of here." Imagine if there was a shark inside a tank of small fish. If it is left alone, what will it do? That shark will eat everyone. Similarly, I will also eat everyone here. Saying, "I will kill you," he got up and mercilessly thrust his knife into everyone's body. Stabbing him, he killed everyone here. But after killing everyone, the loop starts again. How many loops could this go on in which he would kill everyone here? And within a few loops, Chef would show his courage and kill Charlie. But people would start again. Charlie, a serial killer, loved killing people. He killed people here in every way he could think of. He had fantasized about it, and now he was tired of killing people. Now Charlie had memorized every word of Anna. He doesn't let Anna, the new loop, speak, and tells her to go get bacon and toast. But Anna tells him, "I'm sorry, we don't serve breakfast at this time." He says, "I know, and I also know you have eggs in your fridge right now. Go ahead and cook it." When Anna refuses him again, he gets up angrily and goes to the kitchen, and he takes out the eggs and puts them in front of the chef and tells him to make me bacon and toast. "If you don't come, I'll kill you." The chef was stronger than him. With a single punch, the chef knocked him down. After stabbing her to death, he took her out of here. A new time loop has started within all these time loops. The idea was that Chef would kill Charlie, and Charlie would come back to life. The chef also beat Charlie in every way, and Charlie also beat Chef several times in these loops. This time he shot the chef within these loops. He cooked food for himself, ate it, and then shot himself. And after killing himself, he went back into the previous loop. At the time he enters the diner. This time he was so fed up with these loops that he was about to cry. He goes and sits down at his place and notices that something has changed in this hotel this time. This time there was an old man inside this hotel. Lee notices him and asks, "Who are you?" As soon as he says this, the old man disappears. After which Anna comes to him and he says to Anna, "Just do it. I'm fed up with all this. I'll kill you all now." Upon hearing this, Anna gets scared and calls the police. The police pick him up and take him out of this diner. But after exiting, the gloop starts again. This time he goes back and sits with the same man who always did not answer him. And the surprising thing was that in this loop, he was replying to him, this man David. He tells her that he thought she was very brave, but she started crying. If he says so, tell me what should I do to get out of this place? I am ready to do anything. Yes, I tried killing all the people too. David says you made a lot of noise for everyone. While doing this, he has killed silently. Just try killing all of them. All he had to say was Charlie. He got up and silently killed everyone one by breaking their necks, and now he fell behind. Anna was very scared, very nervous. She goes into the kitchen, and he lovingly tells Anna, "Look, now only you are left. By killing you, I will become free from everyone." While he was talking about this, another wet dress arrived here. Charlie shoots the person whose duty time is over, after which he stabs Anna and kills her. But once again, enters a new loop. For the first time in this loop, he was seeing a priest. The priest asked Charlie, "So what did you learn?" Charlie replies, "I just want to go home now." Presp asked again, "What did you think? Why are you here?" Charlie says, "Because I've done a lot of bad things. That is why I have received this punishment, and now I want to get rid of it." The priest now reads a Bible verse and explains and tells that we alone have the power to choose our destiny, i.e. our destination. Charlie started crying just hearing this. Priest gave him the right to do so. They started encouraging him, and Charlie said, "I just want to get out of here. I'll apologize to Cord as soon as I leave here and do all the good things. But for now, what I want to do is tell Renster to restart." As soon as he says this, the loop starts again, and Charlie, he enters the diner and starts behaving well with everyone. He even changed his chair this time, and I noticed that 3 drug addicts would come and harass Anna. He stops those people from entering the hotel and shows them decency by showing them their dirty secrets. He asks him to leave so that he doesn't get hurt coming here with this drug addict girl. He behaves even better and says that if you want, I will come to your house. I can book a ticket to go there, after which it will be very easy to come inside the hotel. He politely places the order, and Anina also receives his order very friendly, due to which later he goes to both the nurses and thanks them for their services. This compliment for it made them both happy. After which he goes to the couple who were cheating on their respective partners. He says, "I don't know what the issues are in your house, but I would like you to be loyal to your partner. My dad was a corrupt man, he cheated on my mom. After which, because of his behavior, I became a bad person, and I don't want your children to be affected by what you've done." Both of them understood what Charlie said, and both of them got up from there feeling embarrassed. This time he searches the hotel again for David and Priest, but he doesn't find them here. But now here come the 2 men that Charlie met inside each loop. Charlie behaves friendly with both of them, and these 3 sit together and have dinner in a nice atmosphere. Charlie then comes out after eating, and when he smokes a cigarette while he's drinking, Anna comes out after finishing her shift. She asks him for a cigarette in a very friendly way, and they both have some nice conversations. While talking, Char reaches his truck. Anna asks him, "Is this your truck?" Charlie replies, "Yes." When Anna asks him for a lift, he gives her a lift. He also agrees and leaves his gun outside. Now he was getting confused. This was the first time that a girl was getting comfortable with him. Anna approaches him, but another mortal, Charlie, stabs her to death. He thought the loop would start again, but this time the loop doesn't start, and the scene cuts to a science facility. We were shown and we found out that what we were seeing was just an experiment. There was a stimulation that was being created over and over again inside Charlie's mind. As soon as he regained consciousness, he started screaming loudly and sees that this time Priest and Anna were in front of him. It turns out that Charlie was a criminal. And through this experiment, Charlie, his behavior was being observed to see if he would return to prison after coming out. He won't start doing the same things for which he came here. Charlie was tested several times, and he repeatedly behaved in the same way, which meant that Charlie hadn't improved in prison. So now his sentence is increased. We see that David, who wasn't saying anything to Charlie, he and the other two boys were also criminals. And the same Charlie test was being conducted on these days as well. This resulted in him coming multiple times under Charlie's stimulation. The lady who made this project shows this entire project to the world, she tells him the importance of this project and how it not only helps in getting those criminals out of jail, but also helps in getting them out of jail. Those who commit crimes repeatedly will be allowed to go out. We can do it, and in this way, society will change very quickly. But some people had a perspective change regarding this experiment. They believed that this was a terrible punishment that was being meted out to people even before they committed their crimes. The movie ends with Charlie being sedated again. It was because of this whole experiment that his eyes started bleeding. His health began to deteriorate. Charlie felt a surge of excitement within her as she was injected. He goes back, and with this, the movie ends here.